The dawn was gray and cold when the Iranian scouts returned, their horses trembling beneath them. They carried grim news. A colossal army was advancing from the east, a wave of dust swallowing the horizon. At its head rode a man whose name alone struck fear into even seasoned warriors. Kamous Kashani, the Iron Mountain of Tooran. In the Iranian camp, whispers spread like smoke. No army has ever stopped him. No man has ever challenged him and lived. A heavy shadow settled over every heart. Not long after, Kamous appeared in full sight, a towering warrior draped in black, wolf fangs hanging from his armor, his presence alone darkening the very air around him. He rode forward with calm menace, his cold gaze scanning the Iranian ranks, as if already judging their graves. Raising his massive spear, he roared across the plain, "Bow to Tooran, or I will grind your bones into dust." The earth seemed to vibrate with the sheer force of his voice. Fear crept like poison through the Iranian soldiers. Men who had survived years of war now trembled, remembering stories told around campfires. How Kamous had once crushed an entire battalion with a single charge. How arrows bounced off his armor like raindrops. How he dragged warlords in chains behind his horse. Some soldiers stepped back. Others looked away in defeat. Hope itself seemed to waver. Then, a distant thunder of hooves broke the despair. Rostam, son of Zal, champion of Iran, entered the camp atop mighty Raksh. His tiger skin cloak billowed behind him. His armor gleamed like a promise. He dismounted and addressed the warriors. "Fear no shadow. So long as I draw breath, Iran will never kneel." His presence alone rekindled the fire in their hearts. In that moment, the army remembered what it meant to stand behind Rostam. Rostam sent a messenger to deliver his answer to Kamous. "I am Rostam, guardian of Iran. If you seek battle, face me, not my people." Kamous laughed, a deep, bone-shaking rumble. "So the Lion of Iran steps forward," he shouted. "I will break you, Rostam, and carry your head to my king." And just like that, the duel of legends was set. A thick fog settled on the battlefield the next morning, as if the heavens themselves wished to cloak the clash of giants. Rostam rode out, calm and resolute. Kamous stood ahead like a monolith of iron. Their armies formed distant semicircles, silent, breathless, witnessing history. When the two warriors' eyes met, even the wind grew still. Kamous attacked first, hurling a spear so massive that the air screamed as it flew. Rostam dodged by mere inches. The spear struck the earth with such force that cracks shot across the ground. Rostam fired arrow after arrow, each one perfectly aimed. But Kamous's armor turned them aside with metallic thunder. It was power against precision, steel against legend. Kamous charged like a maddened bull, closing the distance before anyone could blink. He seized Raksh's reins with monstrous strength, trying to wrench Rostam from the saddle. But Raksh, fierce, loyal, unstoppable, reared up with a roar, lashing out with hooves sharp as blades. The impact forced Kamous to stumble back, dust erupting around them like a sandstorm. Roksh saved Rostam's life, and the battlefield echoed with renewed fury. Realizing brute force would fail, Rostam shifted tactics. He maneuvered around Kamous, studying every movement, waiting for rhythm, weakness, hesitation, anything. Kamous swung his colossal blade in wide arcs, each one powerful enough to split a tree in half. But with every attack, with every bellow of rage, Kamous grew a little slower, a little less guarded. Rostam's sharp eyes missed nothing. At last, Kamous lifted his massive shield for a killing blow, and, for a brief heartbeat, the left side of his chest lay unprotected. Rostam seized the moment. He drew a spear blessed by the wisdom of Zal, aimed with all the strength of his spirit and lineage, and hurled it with the force of destiny itself. The spear struck true. Kamous staggered, roaring as blood spilled across his armor, then collapsed like a shattered mountain. A gasp swept through the Turanian ranks. The warrior they believed invincible had fallen. Their formation wavered. Fear filled their faces. Some dropped their weapons. Others fled outright. The Iranian soldiers, now roaring with triumph, charged forward like a rising tide. The battlefield shifted completely, from despair to victory. Rostam dismounted and walked to the fallen Colossus. He looked upon Kamous with solemn respect, for even an enemy of great strength deserved honor in death. The sun broke through the clouds, casting golden rays across the plains, lighting the dust, the broken weapons, the face of the hero. Iran was safe once more, and the legend of Rostam, already vast, grew even greater that day.